We're in a pub, I thought I'd do a few alcohol-themed poems.
Yes.
Who likes alcohol? Yes. Let's go. This one's called Fizzing Feelings. Woo! Brew it, refine it, carbonate, mature, stabilise, filter, pour, sip, splash and gulp heartily. Indulge me in a rare vintage I've been saving for a special occasion. I want to bottle these emotions. Sommelier, waiter, garçon, bring me your finest, a sweet spring sumptuous white, an uncorked lusty red. Bring me a barrel of that sticky saccharine syrup and pour me over a Christmas pudding and set me alight and set me ablaze. Slide me a bouncing burlesque measure. Slam a shot, bury the hatchet, give and give away. Put away for another day, 'cause I've been aging for a while. In full nostalgic regalia, I'll drink in, swim in, slurp, sputter and savour each of my fizzing feelings. Thank you.
Woo!
The next one is called Monument. Lots of poets have poems about oranges, and I thought, I think it's time. I need a poem about oranges.
Yes.
The monument to a life manifests as a statue for some, a gravestone for others. For some, a plaque on a park bench. Maybe it will remain as the dogged legacy in the book collected from the university library it was your request to buy. Even more significant as the date stamped inside the inside cover, this edition was checked out on your birthday. By coincidence, I might read of some dusty old hardback nestled in some forgotten shelf, but opening that volume clear and bright, I see a 6-digit statement inked out. Borrowed, returned, borrowed, returned. I don't even know if you read this literature, this lifetime, but your monument is here within my sight. A pile of pith and peel stand before me. I always loved the way you ate oranges. Undress an octave, just enough exposed to wrap your mouth around. A huge chomp right through the wedges, repeated the whole way through. After removing the skin, you ate it like a pear, which I never understood because you always had to chop up a pear to eat it. You even danced around the cyanide-laced pips of an apple, and I marvel at the spectacle. Peel bite, spit out the seeds, pull out the whispering strings, holding it together, and you call that lingerie for some unknown reason. The lace around the mound as thick, add that lace to that mound of sweet citrus waste. Some of the peel is huge like pages, and the mulched up pulp is everywhere. I don't know how, but you're wearing it. The juice is over your hands, down your elbows, chest to chin is dripping and soaked. The smell is a cologne, and it will follow for a while, but for now, there is a monument. It goes in the bin, of course, but for a while I'll admire the balanced appendages of casings and debris waiting on the grass. The sun shines through this small stained glass, the Satsuma remnants twinkle. Look upon your works, ye mighty. You ate the orange, ergo the peel goes in the bin. The day goes on, whatever. I know you love oranges, but that's not the point. You cannot subvert an orange. I saw the mighty standing monument carved from your mouth and teeth and tongue, and it stood unwavering. You know your monument could never be solemn. Thank you. Late and drunk, I think. As we all should be.
We've been here the whole time. We've been here the whole time. You're just blind. Get some glasses.
Get some glasses. That leads me on to my next poem. Wow.
This was not planned.
This was not planned. Call it divine intervention if you want to. Okay. This one is funny if you wear glasses, and if you don't, it's only a matter of time. They say
Shit, she's gonna step on them. You're welcome.
I cannot see through your glaze. You're blind. You're blind. You're blind. You're blind. They say a special someone can steal your heart because the heart is where love lives. But I think where vision is really where love lies. I think someone always steals my eyes, and that's how I know I'm in deep. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but as I get older, my eyesight gets worse. When I approach infatuation, I have foresight stripped from me, and love is blind, but I think it should be like blindness, because I always see what I want to see, and when I meet someone lovely, I get oblivious and single-minded. I get tunnel vision. I get the lover's glaucoma, like rose-tinted glasses, but they're more like blackout blinds. I cannot see your flaws. I blame my romance cataracts. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but as I get older, my eyesight gets worse. You could be the apple of my eye. A pure hallucination. I have love in my eyes. No, I have stars in my eyes. No, that's my astigmatism. No, I have tears in my eyes. And I'm fully daydreaming now. My curated reality is twice as nice. It's twice as nice, and that will be my double vision, and that will be my diplopia, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but as I get older, my eyesight gets worse. And they say the eyes are the window to the soul. So wearing glasses is like putting a pane of glass over that window. And pane of glass is funny because it sounds like pain. And pigeons smash themselves into skyscrapers. And people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. And you make me hot like a greenhouse. But a rose-tinted greenhouse doesn't sound so good when beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But as I get older, my eyesight gets worse. And a lover will take your heart and your eyes. So take my sight while you leave me breathless. I want to grow old with someone. I want to lose my body and my senses. I want to be in a bittersweet co-deterioration. I'll be deaf, dumb, hunched over and completely blind. I'll have a cane out in front of me and it will be tapping. And that's the love you in Morse code. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but as I get older, my eyesight gets worse. I got my eyes checked and they were still in my head, and your true colours had faded and the peripherals and static were there in high definition. I could finally grasp and focus to hope to lose my vision one day. But until then, I'll purge myself in some sensory deprivation tank, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but as I get older, my eyesight gets worse. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've got another drinking poem here for you. So
Yes.
So yeah, let's go. It's called Hungover. It's also on the Marezine Poets Corner, so you should definitely check out the Marezine website. Big up Alexandra for putting on the night and all the nights, and the website and the blog. She slays. Goes like this. I dreamt of you nearly every night this week, and if I'm under you, it means that I can't sleep, but do you know what this means? It means I'm looking back at what could have and should have been, because I miss the summer now the winter's colder, and I miss being close, much closer, and I miss resting my head on your shoulder, and I miss when the worst thing that we could get was hungover. And I dreamt of you nearly every night this week, and it leaves me tired, it leaves me so weak, and the memories hit, but I feel incomplete and I'm so drained. You're gonna have to give up your seat, cause I miss when we were young now, I feel older, and I haven't seen you since I told you that I drink to forget that we're over, but the only thing I ever get is hungover. And I dreamt of you nearly every night this week, and I fell in love the way you fall asleep slowly, and then all at once, it's a nightmare, an inescapable nightmare. So you can put me out like you're a smoker, you're the card I won't play, you're the joker, and it intoxicates me while I'm sober, and this toxic love makes me feel so hungover. And I dreamt of you nearly every night this week, and in that dream I see you through the windscreen in the driver's seat, and you knock me over, you knock me out, you knock me off my feet, because you were driving fucking crazy, swerving through the street, because you drive me crazy, and then I'm driving crazy, and the police are on my tail, and the blue lights gave me hell, I was getting pulled over. Am I alive? Sigh. I'm fine. I open my eyes. I feel dead, but I'm alive. I'm just hungover. Thank you. As we're in a pub, I did really want to do like a full like pub themed set, and there was a poem I was working on about bar fight. Didn't finish it because I've got a full-time job. But I will read you what I wrote of this poem. It's very short. It's on the back of this cue card. It has no title, it's also unfinished, so okay, let's go. He pulls the pint up to his lips and quickly splits the G. He sends me a nasty look and then throws the pint at me. The man with the curtain haircut, I'm about to throw some hands. I'll frame your face at the quickest place and I'll give you some stronger bangs. That's all I have to say. Now I'm going to do my last two poems. We've got like a little short one and then we've got a banger to finish this out. These guys know. These guys haven't seen me before. Okay, the short singing one goes like this. Wanting just a little thing is just too much to ask. It's nothing much and it's nothing more, it's twice as much as half. And perfection may be satisfying, but failure is engaging. And I look back at my life this way, I think it's fucking amazing. And now we have the last one. It's Toothbrush Brown. They know it and they love it. I don't know if anyone did like chemistry, GCSE chemistry, but did you ever do like what's it, chromatography?
Yes.
Where you like have like the paper sheets with the dye and the water goes up and it like deposits. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Well, I imagine looking at like mascara tears on a tissue and thinking, oh my god, this is like chromatography. Don't ever go out with a snob. Don't go out with anyone who thinks they're more intelligent than you because ain't no one fucking around with these chromatography tears. Anyway, here's Toothbrush Brown. Thus it comes to explication. All I can do is trip and falter, because you're talking about your little sis, but you call her your mother's daughter, and sapphire, turquoise, and cerulean instead of calling them the blues. You don't call me a situationship, you call me a passing muse. And your vocabulary was an aphrodisiac, but now it just gets in the way. You're putting out cue cards for a speech instead of doing foreplay. And if you want to touch my body, you'll have to fondle my cadaver. As I'm trying to keep up your word count, my English is getting badder. In my hour of pensive solitude, even speaking becomes a chore, until that creature comes yapping at my chamber door. And you talk a load of bollocks from Clapham North to Camden Town. And you chat so much shit, that's why you're Toothbrush Brown. Thank you so much, thank you. Eliza on Instagram and everything. Thanks so much for having me.